Hello everybody and welcome back to another playing commentary of Overlord, episode 5, Two Ventures. So this will be probably more strategy and more of his explorations to chart out the world and such. It's going to be interesting. Now I know I keep saying that at the beginning of every episode, but it truly will be interesting. This show has really captivated me so far, so it's really good. I quite love it. So, without further ado, let us just begin with the episode proper.
周辺の調査に出て今私とアイン様は大事な相談をしているところなの。
嫌でありんすね、おばさんは。賞味期限切れのせいか、世話。
There is quite a bit of focus on the romantic side of things, which is actually pretty... It's not exactly off-putting, but it's pretty weird to say the least. It's like they are just focusing on this triangle romance. It's not even triangle, it's just two one-sided loves. So it's pretty odd. Oh well.
しなくて。
そういうあなたは食べるところがあるの？
Is Ainz actually himself going? Is that that should be Ainz in the disguise? So it's pretty interesting that he himself is actually doing some of the adventuring himself. That's actually pretty. Well, at the very least, he's the general in the front line, so that's pretty admirable.
おいおい、痛えじゃねえか。どうしてくれんだよ、おい。
It's actually pretty ridiculous if he thinks that he can stand up to the mighty Lord Ainz. That's rather foolish of him.
いや、そっちの女に優しく介抱してもらうしかねえな。仕事だ。
あの不快な女はどういたしましょうか。
彼女は我々より格上のアイアンのプレートだ。後輩たる者、多少は顔を立てて。
I actually wonder if they are actually going to if these two are, Ainz and Nabe are actually gonna do some actual exploring, because it seems that they are, at the very least, going to be exploring the adventuring side of the deals, which is actually quite interesting. I wonder if they are actually just gonna go out on quests and hunts on such, because that would be an interesting test for their power. Well, it would be pretty obvious what would happen. Oh well.
やろうじゃないか。時に質問なのだが、人間をどうアンダーカバーを作り出す。その主な目的は、この世界における情報網の構築だ。
So they are actually just going for information gathering, which is, as I have already mentioned this a couple of times, I like that Ainz is actually taking quite a bit of care, just being careful and exploring and gaining information as much as possible. So that's certainly a feature that I quite like of the series.
権者として実績を積み、ミスリルやオリハルコン、最上級のアダマンタイトのプレート持ちになれば、それに見合って
僕の祖母です。
アプレイザルマジックアイテムディテクトエンチャント。
どう、おばあちゃん。
Is it going to be a cure critical wounds potion? Now that would be quite something.
インフィレア治癒のポーションはすべて製造過程において青になる。そうじゃな。
ですが規則ですので。
くだらん規則だ。
仕事に失敗した場合、多くの方の命が失われる可能性もあります。
It's just a mithril level quest. I'm sure that Ainz could just hand wave it all away.
私の連れは第三位階魔法の使い手だ。
第三位階？あの若さでか。
そして私も彼女に匹敵するだけの。
そして治癒魔法や自然を操る魔法を使うドルイドのダインウッドワンダー。
よろしくお願いします。
I actually like that they are just listing off classes and they are very much appearing like they are D&D classes. It's actually pretty nice to see some comfortable, some familiar classes like this, because it's just generally, I appreciate it quite a bit. It's quite nice.
そして最後にマジックキャスターでありチームの頭脳人間ザ・スペルキャスター、どうでしょう、私たちに協力してもらえますか。
ええ、こちらこそよろしく。では共に仕事を行うのですし、顔を見せておきましょう。
Is it going to be... Oh! He actually has some illusion magic that actually makes him seem like a human. That's actually pretty interesting that he decided to disguise himself even twice like that. That's pretty surprising.
南方にモモンさんのような顔立ちが一般的な国があると聞いたことがありますが、意外とおっさんだな。失礼ですよ。
二人とも違法人だと知られると厄介ごとに巻き込まれるかもしれませんから、こうやって隠しているんですよ。
まあ現実で作った顔なんだが。
ところでお二方はどのような関係なんでしょうか。
仲間です。
惚れました。一目惚れです。付き合ってください。
黙れナメクジ、身の程をわきまえてから声をかけなさい。舌を引き抜きますよ。
That's pretty excessively hostile. Just Jesus Christ.
お断りの言葉ありがとうございました。ではお友達から始めてください。
ウジ虫が目玉をスプーンでくり抜かれたいの。依頼したいのです。
警護ですか。
少し厄介だな。第三者を守るようなスキルは所持していないし。
報酬は
But couldn't... Alright, he's just pretending to be a knight. He could easily just... He easily just protect him with magic if he so wished. And that would be just so easy.
ペテルさん、私に雇われる気はありませんか。
というと、
警護任務となると、
今まで頼んでいた方が別の町に行かれたようなので、せっかくですから新しい方にと。それに、カッパーのプレートの方ならお安いかと思いまして。
確かに。
Well, that certainly is a line of logic that makes quite a bit of sense. Actually, pretty interesting to see just... Although we obviously know the real reason why Balera requested him, because he had that such a rare magical item, or a true potion. It's pretty obvious that that's the reason why he requested him.
他にご質問は？
いえ、私たちはいつでも出られますよ。
まさかとは思う
わかり
が。
ました。では早速出発しましょう。
ではないか。
だ行きがけのダッチにでっかいイベントを起こしたいんだよね。
そのどさくさに紛れて逃げるということか。
それでカジちゃんの儀式に協力すると言ったらどう？悪くないんじゃない？
This is actually pretty interesting to see some actual villains now. I wonder how long lasting these enemies will be and how exactly they will come into conflict with Ainz. It's going to be pretty intriguing to see, because villains are always quite interesting.
素晴らしいな、クレマンティーヌ。いいとも協力させてもらうぞ。
Okay. Well. We got to see more of just actual normal everyday adventuring, and we got to see some more of the D&D side of things, which is actually pretty interesting. More of the magical cast, or the more different classes that are present in the game or in the story, and that's actually pretty cool to see, because I certainly do enjoy myself seeing some of the familiar D&D classes and seeing them represented as such. So yeah, I quite like it. It's a pretty good episode, although this was more just a setup episode. But talking about once again about differences in kind, this was quite a bit of just foreshadowing and more of a build-up episode to the future episodes, which is actually pretty good. It creates quite a bit of contrast once again between the episodes, even though there was quite a bit of mood shift from the start of the episode to the end of the episode. So the show does a wonderful job at pacing itself with different types of moods, and it has quite a bit of good pacing in this episode at the very least. Well, although it had already good pacing in the previous episodes as well. So yeah, this was more of an informational episode, which is certainly fine, and it is it contrasts quite well with the previous episodes, or all of the episodes so far. It's very wildly different from them. So it's really good, in my opinion. So yeah, it's an effective episode for what it wants to do, and it does it quite well. And yeah, it's certainly still enjoyable, even though it wasn't just laugh out hilarious, or it wasn't just a stompfest like the other episodes have been. So, but it still managed to be interesting enough, because it is building up more of the events and more of the characters, and setting up the world quite a bit more, and setting up some core rules like the classes and the magical or the talent abilities, and it's pretty cool. I quite like it. Well, that's about all I have to say. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope to see you in the future. Have a great day and stay awesome. Ganmu out. Thanks for watching.